Greeting once again from Kinney Natatorium here in the heart of Bison Country. We are excited to check in with all alumni, parents, and friends of the Bucknell Swimming and Diving Program to give you a bit of an update on what's going on since we saw you a couple weeks ago. We are coming off of a great week of training for both the swimmers and the divers. We had an off weekend and we really took advantage of the week leading into that weekend just to really train hard, try to do the things we need to do to improve, and we are excited for what's coming up. But before we look ahead, we want to take a moment to look back a second, because the last time we spoke to you, we were coming off of a successful opening weekend against Boston and Loyola, but we had a challenge that we were looking forward to of going on the road up to Binghamton. And while both the swimming and the diving side of things worked well and we took care of business, there are always some challenges going on the road. I mean, to be quite honest, we are spoiled sometimes when we have a facility like this where we get to train and compete on a regular basis. For the swimmers, they always have open lanes to warm up in, great facility, and a great opportunity to compete. So it's a little different when we go on the road to swim in a 6-lane pool with limited warm up and warm down space. But it's also a little different for the divers, and two divers that really took on the challenge this past week, or this 2 weeks ago when we were at Binghamton, are sophomore Gina Hinthorn and first year Jack Krug. They both actually had mirrored kind of results, and they each won the 1 meter. Gina was runner up to Megan Catherwood in the 3 meter. Jack was runner up to one of the Binghamton divers in the 3 meter, but did win the 1 meter for his first college victory. So they both adapted well. But we wanted to hear a little bit from them. What's it like when you go on the road? You get used to the boards here at home, I'm sure, when you train, but when you've got to go, get off the bus, prepare, how do you adapt to somebody else's boards, Gina?
I would say it's pretty tricky. We're also really spoiled with the boards here, so that's something that other pools have a tough time beating. So we just kind of got to warm up and get used to it.
Okay. And Jack, you're not quite as familiar. You haven't put in as much time. So in some ways, are you still getting used to the boards here?
I feel like I'm pretty comfortable on the boards here. They're very good, and going up to Binghamton, they definitely did not feel the same, which kind of like spooked me out a little bit. But after like warm-ups, I kind of I figured them out. I felt good on it.
All right. And so you're the veteran of our pair here. What did you learn from last year that you feel is helping you so far get off to a successful start this year, Gina?
I think last year was about kind of just getting used to kind of college diving and college life. And I think now that I've settled in, I can just kind of jump right into the season and don't really have to adjust much.
Okay. And you're making those adaptations and adjustments so far this year, but it had to be exciting to get your first victory in the college dual meet. What was kind of on your mind as you were moving through those 6 dives at that point in the meet?
Well, we had 3 meter first, and that went like okay, but going into the meet, we were kind of just like, the boards aren't great, we just need to like get through our dives, have fun, most important part. And then for the 1 meter, I was just like, I just want to do better than I did on 3 meter, and I didn't really mess any of my dives up. I felt good about all of them. Ended up getting
It's great. It was very close. Jack was able to win by, I think it was about two to 3 points. So it was nice, and it helped actually ice the meet for us. And so it was competitive meet, particularly on the men's side, going down to the last several events. I, as head coach, did not want to relive the Loyola experience, which was very exciting to have it all come down to the last relay. But it's always nice when we don't have to do that. And Jack's performance on the 1 meter helped ice the meet. And we knew going into the last couple of events, we were in a good position. So right now we're looking ahead to the quad meet coming up this Saturday. That's a chance for us to compete against 3 other teams from the Patriot League. Navy, obviously a dominant force in the league, but American and Lafayette, who both have some strong student athletes in various spots. So we're excited as an opportunity for us to kind of evaluate where we're at against a good chunk of the league. Gina, as you think ahead to quad meet, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to still being consistent with my dives and just doing better than Binghamton.
Okay. And how about you, Jack? What are you looking forward to this weekend?
I'm looking forward to seeing the other competition that I have to go against in the Patriot League. Obviously, Navy. I hear all about them, and like the amount of skill they have, so I can't wait to see them bring that in. And I just hope that I can keep up with them.
Yep.
Apply pressure.
That'll be it. And so it is a great chance to evaluate ourselves against Navy, who has been the best in the conference, as well as a good portion of the rest of the conference. So we are excited about that. That meet starts at noon here at good old Kinney Natatorium. So we'll be familiar with the boards. We'll be familiar with the blocks in the pool, and we're excited as we continue to move forward with that. Again, the meet starts at noon. Being a quad meet, we are running multiple heats throughout. So it's another meet that could take about 4 hours in duration, but a lot of good competition. Should be another exciting meet, and we will get you updated once again in a couple of weeks. Go Bison!